And in a way, actually, diplomacy is the first line of defense. If diplomacy is successful, you don't ever need a military to defend you. So, and sometimes if you reach a stage where the military response is required, there too, defense diplomacy is a supporting force for the military. So, again, when we think of securing the country, we think typically of an adversarial state. Now, I think all of you know what I have in mind there. But think again, think locally. Till a few years ago, this region actually used to have a serious concern about terrorism, about separatism, about narcotics, about trafficking. What has helped to deal with it? Actually, diplomacy. The fact that we made sure that they got no support in any neighboring country has actually made this region and your existence much more secure, much more peaceful, and much more prosperous. So, with the evolution of technology, our sense of what is security, both in terms of problems and challenges, also change. So, when we think security today, we think today data security, we think cyber security. We worry about the normal being weaponized in many ways against a society. So that too is a responsibility of diplomacy. But if we are successful in development and we are successful in securing our country, this is really a case where 1 + 2 makes 3. It is then that we are actually able to exert global influence. And I suggest to you that if you have seen India much more visible on the global stage, if you see today a projection of our culture, let us take the International Day of Yoga. If you see us taking initiatives like we have done on Solar Alliance or disaster resilience, if you see us actually responding to, an earthquake in Nepal or a cyclone in Mozambique or even today actually to an economic crisis in Sri Lanka, all of that is happening because we are building more capabilities. We have today instruments and influence that we did not have earlier. But again, my point is progress should actually increase our appetite. A society with a small stomach really doesn't have a future. Unless we have really an insatiable sense of what our prospects are, we will somewhere stop to grow, and this country, I cannot ever see that happening.